I was inspired to be in this training because I've been looking for so long for a program that I could be a part of that really represented integrity, inclusiveness, and a potency of healing that could be accessible to everyone. I needed to feel the commitment of the teachers to train and facilitate a body of work that had longevity to it. I definitely wasn't looking for your typical fly-by-night weekend workshop, so I was just thrilled to find this option. It definitely serves me and will continue to for a long time to come. I want to teach sacred sexual healing so that I can contribute to a world where it's safe, especially for our future generations, our young people, our emerging young people, where they can feel safe in their authenticity, included and embodied in their sexual beingness. As a parent, I can see that it's very difficult for our emerging young people to come into a world where we're really struggling to find this balance, to accept our strengths. And for myself, I can see that the work we do in supporting individuals in their healing will start to ripple out and affect the lives of these younger emerging generations. My experience with this training has been very validating and inspiring. It's reflected back to me my capability as a teacher, and also continues to present a growth edge, one that I get to challenge myself in and ultimately be a vessel for this work to carry forward into the world. Since the beginning of this training, my life has deepened more into what I would describe as my value of transparency. It's allowed me to take a bigger stand for myself through all of my relationships and connect more deeply with my inner passion and my bigger dreams that I had been feeling a bit disconnected from. When I'm teaching I feel I'm reaching into the depths of my true gifts as a facilitator. So I feel very, very embodied, not just on a physical level, but that the inner expression of my soul, my deep path, starts to reflect that as well. My experience with is that it's very genuine and authentic, and that it really reaches into who we are beyond the definitions, and to even say beyond the trauma or the hurts, as we get to access more of our authentic selves. My experience with Caroline as a facilitator, well, my first thought is I get excited when I think about her. The excitement that comes from her place of trusting the beauty of feminine wisdom and acceptance and our innate capacities to heal are very inspiring. I've experienced her as a person that is very accepting. She's very curious, and her passion and her years of experience for me have come into my mind as an opportunity to really find that deep devotion and move forward on this path. I'm very honored to have had the opportunity to learn from her. Amrita, as a facilitator, I'm so deeply touched by her humanness in the visibility of her spiritual self. She's undeniably one of the most genuine persons I've ever come across, one of the most loving, and with a strength that feels unshakable to me. And as a person who's known to test the strengths of others in life, I feel incredibly safe, seen, and deeply inspired. Her teaching skills are top shelf. The universal wisdom that comes through in each of those teachings has really allowed me to feel connected to a greater body of information, but also be present and participating as a unique individual. The values around trust and acceptance are big time for me in this program. I'd consider those to be two of my major takeaways. The practice and integration of those pieces allows me to feel very confident as a teacher. As a matter of fact, it's a miracle that I'm sitting behind this camera as a very camera-shy person. And so this is also a testimony to some of the healing I've experienced in this program, the empowerment of that. For anyone else thinking of becoming a teacher of awe, becoming a part of this community. More than anything, I want you to know that you'll find yourself welcomed as you are. You don't have to have the exact same spiritual beliefs. You don't have to have a past that looks perfect on paper. You get to be here in your authenticity. Also, speaking as an independent parent and someone who's very committed to that path and the path of learning and transforming, this program worked for me because I knew that I could be here even if I didn't have a strict gender identification. I knew that I was welcome here. You know, I feel most closely connected to female pronoun, but sometimes I feel like I resonate with they. And never, ever, just for one breathing moment of this program, have I felt as though in being a little different, that it wasn't okay for me to be here. So for anyone out there that might be a little different, know that this is a safe place for you. You will be held as who you are and welcomed. And it took me a long time to find a place where I felt like I could show up and really be received and supported in my passion to bring this work into the world. It's been so fun. The sisterhood it's been beautiful. The body of work is amazing, and I know the impact is there. On a personal level, I will never forget the friendships that were forged throughout this training, and I really look forward to the continuation of this community and nurturing some of these relationships. I don't think these opportunities come around too many times in life, and it's certainly been one to cherish.